what you want from the day. What can anyone give you greater than now? Let us start here, in this room, in this moment. Sit with me and hold tight.
Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? Happy Friday! Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing very, very well. Without any further ado, let's get my fat head on the screen and see how we are looking today. Look at that. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I feel like the lights are distinctly off today. Let me scoot over here. You haven't seen me over that direction in a while. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit more on brand. The lights were very muted. It's a Phil Ninja with the 10 stream streak. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's a little bit dark and gloomy here. A little bit dark and gloomy. What's up, Sis? What's up, Phil Ninja? When 76k. Well, we're consolidating at resistance now, which is well, what is it? What is consolidation at resistance? Someone messaged me on TradingView? What? Oh, it's a scam. Okay. I was like, who the fuck is messaging me on TradingView? It's just a scam, though. Snook OC, appreciate the follow. What's up, Peachy? Peachy, my man. Been a while. Says, didn't know my VPN was set to Tel Aviv and genuinely said content not available. You're not based in Israel then? What's up, Dust? VPN is set back to His Majesty's England. His Majesty's England. Glory Britannia. What's up, Crip Noah? Yeah, so the reason I'm playing this mix is just because of this opening track. I have no idea what it is, but this is exactly the type of music that me and the boys used to play back in college. I don't even know what you would call this. Dark tech house, dark tech house. I don't know. Very simple. So simple, in fact, that a person who is very high on drugs could dance to it quite capably, I would imagine, you know? Which is the general idea. Seth with the 3-month resub, let's go. We love the resubs. Price action time, let's go, sis. What's up, Marquise? Good to see you. What's up, Toba? My man. Oh shit, we really need to upgrade the emojis, don't we? Because we have so many good emojis in Chroma now, which is a sad thing to be excited about. But oh, it's a sad thing to be excited about. But you know, this is how we get through the bear market, right? Yeah, we need to upgrade those. Marquise, add that to the work list. What's up, Phil Ninja? Kings and Queens. What's up, Veslin? Happy CPI day. Oh, God. I was on calls all morning. Oh, that happened. It happened at 1:30. March CPI inflation rises to 3.3%. But it's below expectations. And core CPI was below expectations as well. Interesting. Yes, that's the joys of waking up and having calls straight away. Is that you don't pay attention to silly things like CPI. Bullish, yeah. You max long to Tau. I saw that Tau dumped because one of their main LLMs or one of their main... Someone explain it to me. I think I saw that one of their main LMs decided to leave the Tau ecosystem or something like that, and it dumped like 15%, right? We're gonna get sub 100. We're gonna get sub 100 Tau this bear market. Mark my words. What's up, Hezbollah? Not Hezbollah, Hezbollah. On TradingView, yes. Someone messaged me on TradingView. They said they can make me rich quick, you know? Sounds like a good deal. All they need is my logins and my seed phrase. They said they're going to put money in my account. It sounds good. Fastest way to get Follis to respond to you is to message him on TradingView. Deep house. It's deep, but it's also tech, but it's also a little bit dark. Sup, Gorlami, my brother. Sup, Reynolds. Minimal. It's not minimal. I know minimal. I used to play a lot of minimal. There's too much happening for minimal. Who the fuck did we used to listen to who played minimal? Fuck, I can't remember. There was one guy, there was one DJ we used to play all the time. Fuck, if I remembered. List of minimal house DJs. What's up, Abdallah? Not seeing Villalobos, yes. Villalobos is. But he's a goat, man. OG. What's up, Aiken Arrow? It's the small things. What's one of the small things? What's up, Kazalus? Seems legit, yeah. Tao's on its way to 100 just like you prophesized last week. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Best way to get false tension is asking about his leverage. That is true. Unfortunately, that is true. Banger mix, though. Yeah, it is. It is. You got the VPN sorted. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, boys. Covenant AI is leaving BitTensor. Sam Dare didn't just leave. He called the whole thing decentralization theater and accused the founder of running a one-man show dressed up as a protocol. Yeah, interesting. I'm good, Kazluz. Hope you're the same. Yeah, I saw that. We're going to get... Let's look at Tau. That'll be the first chart we look at. Let's get into the charts. Now, we're going to do a prediction. And this time, I'm going to make sure my mic does not get switched off. Let's run the prediction. And I want to see what's happening here. Okay. All good so far. Start prediction, got it. Okay. Everything seems pretty good so far. Okay, well, we've troubleshot because I actually know what's happening now. I know what's happening. I won't bore you with the details, but yes, it was human error. Human error. Yeah, okay, I know what's happening, yeah. I know what's happening now. Okay, we figured it out. Smarties in the chat. Alright, boys, we're gonna get into the charts. We'll look at this chart in a second. The first chart I want to look at is Tau. So, remember when I drew this red arrow, boys? Remember when I drew this red arrow? Now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen tomorrow. But I like Tau. I think that it makes sense. You know, lots of guys bullish on the whole Tau ecosystem. Next cycle, good coin, going to be around. Fair enough. I am a buyer below these lows. What's the golden rule with testing support? 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, 4 tap, 5 tap, 6 tap. We going for a 7 tap? 8 tap? 9 tap? How many taps? Each subsequent tap of support, in theory, weakens it. Only so many times you can fucking tap on support before the support doesn't support anymore. And notice how each subsequent high is getting lower and lower. Right? Bulls are running out of steam. Of course, this is all on very high time frame. This goes back to mid 2024. 2 years ago, pretty much. This is like a Interstellar remix. This is the daily. What's up, Gecko? I remember your name on Kimba's stream. Yeah, so I never appeared on Kimba's stream. I used to jump in the chats. Kimba's a nice guy. Kimba gifted me like 50 subs one time. I remember that. He's an interesting character. So high energy. I wish I had a fraction of his energy. I haven't been in his streams in a while. Sokyan, repost the stream. Appreciate it, bro. You get confetti for you. Welcome. What did I miss? What are we doing today? What are we doing today? That's a good... that's a good question. We're just looking at charts, but we just started. You haven't missed much. The stream has only been live for like 10 minutes, so you haven't missed much. But yeah, I think a lot of these alts, man, I think you can be greedy with your entries, right? If you don't think, I personally don't think the market bottom is in yet. I don't think the BTC bottom is in yet. I think we're gonna see lower prices in Q2, Q3, and for that reason, I'm setting my sights lower when it comes to altcoins. And I mean, when I posted this chart, it seemed unlikely that we would get a 70% pullback on Tau, but you know, now it's only a 60% pullback. Right? We've already moved a bit. So yeah, I'm a buyer below this line. 150, 100, something like that. But maybe it just goes the way of what's another one that went like that? TRB. Anyone remember TRB? Man, I remember I wanted to get involved on this with this coin so bad. After it fucking sent up here, I was like, you know what? You know, I'm a buyer. If we retest here, I'm a buyer, because this thing was bouncing. Bounced like 3x here. Bounced like 2x here. Bounced like 2x here. I was like, yeah, man. That's your support line. If we deviate this and accept above, I'm a buyer here, but dead coin. Now I know Tau is not the same, but I don't know, man. I think a lot of alts are gonna go that way. What's up, Neil? Pranch reposted the stream. You get confetti for you, sir. Morpho, I know Purdue got long this coin. I know Purdue got long LIT as well. Really nice, yeah. We did not get our. The dip did not dip enough. You hope we get cheaper hype. So do I. I still have you know, an idea that we're gonna get sub 20 hype, but I'm not. There's a very, very high chance that I'm just gonna be a sideline Samuel. Any thoughts on oil? This is the oil chart, I believe. Well, yeah. Do I have any thoughts on oil? That's a good question. Hype is your only position? Yeah, it's probably a good one to be in. Do I have any thoughts on oil? I probably do. Exxon or Monero, we can do that. There's no oil available in my country. There's no as you Americans would say, there's no gas in the gas station. There's no fuel left. So I don't know. My fundamental research is telling me that oil prices have not topped yet. Tutor. Appreciate the follow. Oh, Sep, you subscribed for 3 months in a row. Appreciate it, bro. We love the resubs. Leo, thank you for the follow. CZ, thank you for the follow. Colonel Hacker, thank you for the follow. Awesome, thank you, guys. You got a Tesla Model Y, saves me a lot on fuel costs. Yeah, but I don't live in a country where we don't really have. I tell you what, there are more Teslas on the road now than ever before where I'm from, but it's still fucking awkward to charge them. I don't live in fucking downtown LA, bro. You know what I mean? I live in Ballymcnowhere. What was the CZ? So I tell you what, I don't mind the idea. Let's flick out of this. I tell you what, I don't mind the idea of looking for longs on oil. Okay, I'm not going to draw anything on this for a second, but what does this look like to you? What does this look like to you? A range? Yeah, kinda. Top? No. Channel? No. That's not what I'm going for. Batman? No. Akinaro got it. Accumulation. To me, this looks exactly like VV. Ooh, tasty. Something like that. I don't mind the idea of longing here, to be honest. I might actually long. Something like that. Yeah. I haven't entered a position on this yet, but I may. I'll decide off stream, but we'll do a paper trade for now. Barrel is going to 80 faux show. Well, let's see. This is basically a war news gamble, right? It's like a war news gamble. You're basically gambling on escalation. That's effectively it. Technicals take a back seat on this setup. 80. 80. What? 80. Only now following. Twitch banned me? I don't believe that. Do we still have a chance to short oil? I wouldn't personally be shorting oil here. Why would you short after a 20% nuke? For me, that's you've wait at least for a trade until it trades back towards the highs here. You're a naughty boy. What did you do? Exit all civilization. Talking about accumulative idea, your idea on VVV played out, or at least it's starting to play out. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not in a position here. I wanted to see lower. But yeah, it is accumulating to the upside now. It's accumulating higher without us. Equal highs too, yeah. Draw it on the line chart is probably cleaner like that blue print. Draw it on line chart, it's probably cleaner like the blueprint. Tired of winning, yes. We're all tired of winning. Check full chart top. You think it's a top? I don't believe it. Nah. I think it just depends on this war news, buddy. Personally. It's like how skeptical are you about Trump? That's it. It's basically a bet against Trump keeping his word. Oh yeah, you guys have exactly 2 minutes left to make your predictions. At the moment, we have 25,000 florins to 40,000. The Bears are heavily favored here. Send oil to 117. Yeah, maybe. Lose the lines is cleaner. Is that a social network reference? that feels like a social network reference. Follis scamming my florins. How did I scam your florins? The florins have not been decided yet. X some more. Yeah, we need to do X some more. Let me just jump in here for New York Open. You guys have 1 minute left to make yo predictions. Starknet is finally moving. Alert the media. Alert the media. I don't know too much about... Oh, no, you have... I exaggerated. You guys actually have more like a minute and a half. And at the moment, it's even Stevens, pretty much. You have a minute. Exactly a minute left. Yeah, what's up, Ryuk? Mr. Follis. Who calls me Mr. Follis? That really makes me feel my age. Bros, the gray hair situation is alarming. I found like 4 gray hairs in my beard the last time I shaved. And we're getting some salt and pepper on the sides. It's not a good situation. It's not. We're gonna be doing you know, one of these jobbos. Let me yeah, we're gonna have to do one of these jobbos pretty soon. 100% gray coverage. Of course, most of you don't even know what I'm talking about because you're all in your early 20s or late teens, just kids. But yes, at the ripe old age of 35, I have started to discover grays in my beard. It's very alarming. Oh, Jesus. And I spilled coffee on myself. Pro streamer activity. Pro streamer activity. New York has just opened, yeah. And the I believe the poll has just closed. So, we actually got a lot of florins towards the end. The florin economy is alive and well. 50-50. The line in the sand is... The line in the sand is basically 72.3k. What's up? I'm 27. You're in your crying 30s. Yeah, same, bro. Same. Thought you were gonna start some shampoo advertising. I would, man. Are you kidding me? Head and Shoulders with my luscious locks. I'll do that in a second, bro. Unk season incoming. Time flies when you're having fun. Fun fact. Here's some deep lore for you boys. Way young. When I was 18 years old or 19. That's a long time ago. It's almost 2 decades ago. I did some I did some modeling for L'Oreal. Like the shampoo, the hair product guys. Yeah, I had 2 gigs with L'Oreal. That's a true story. Back when I wanted to be, back when I was trying to pay, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. That was before I became a lawyer. A man of many talents, yeah, something like that. I had a very short modeling career. It lasted about a year. Any pictures, yes, but not for consumption by this stream. Not for consumption by this stream. Where are the images? The images are locked away in a vault. You have a very out of context question. Please go ahead, Ryuk. Yeah, the pictures are locked away. 2 decades ago, that's true, man. That was 2009, maybe 2010. 14 years ago, 15, sorry, my brain isn't braining. 16 years ago. At least 16 years ago. My first year in college. Yeah, XMR. They would remember this fucking long idea from a year ago that we got front ran on, and then we got front ran and then price went like 4x or something. Yeah. AI best friend for this. I return with pics. I don't think you'd find them. I don't want to dare you, but I think you'd have a tough time. I remember you once mentioned you were a lawyer in the past. I have interest in that field as well. What do you recommend? I would recommend only do it if you really like it. It's a horrible profession if you don't really enjoy it. And I worked with a lot of guys that really enjoyed it. I used to work with a guy. This is the truth, by the way. I used to work with a guy. I should say worked for a guy. Who, he absolutely loved law. Like, he fucking, man, we would go out to lunch, he would talk about, oh, did you see such and such a judge? Did you see that verdict in the blah 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 case? Like, it was just all shot, man. His brain was constantly thinking about law. And that was never the way I was geared. I just fucking, I did the work and then I went home and I completely switched off from law. But he loved it, man. He lived and breathed law. And unsurprisingly, he is one of the he is basically the most senior lawyer in the entire country. He has a he's like the lawyer for the government, basically. Incredibly successful guy. But I always knew that was never the way I was geared. The thing is, if you want to go into law, you're going to be working long hours. And at the start, the pay isn't great. I know guys... Tasty. I know guys, you know, in their mid-20s, late 20s who are on like 250k a year, like big salaries, but they're working 6 days a week and they don't have any social life. Iran forced Israel to halt attacks on Beirut by threatening to withdraw from talks with the US. Interesting, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God you work in crypto and trading, having 30 minutes of work each day. Yeah, exactly. Only 30, no more, no less. Once. What is once? I did it, the modeling thing I did 2 or 3 times actually. What are the chances we go to 84k CME gap? What's up, Haj? I wouldn't recommend that job at all, actually. I knew I was good friends with a girl who made it her career, actually. I mean, she's not doing it anymore. I think she's a housewife now, but she said really demeaning. They treat you like a piece of meat. If you're not like the top 1% or 0.1%, you're treated like absolute shit. Lots of travel. The pay isn't even that good. Like, you see these fucking... I remember seeing her on billboards in London for like, I don't know, it was for like... It wasn't for anything crazy high-end. It wasn't for like Burberry or Balenciaga or something. It was for like, I don't know, like Marks and Spencer's or something. Or something like that. But still, like, all over billboards in London. And I asked her how much she got paid for that. She said she got paid £500. Imagine getting paid £500 to have your fucking face on 30 billboards in London. Absolute robbery. But she was happy to do it, you know? We were in college back then, so that's early 20s, you know. Passion for the field does work wonders. Yeah, I'll start uni after a year. Would you recommend it? Only if you love it, man. Only if you love it. I wouldn't recommend it for the average person. No. Law over crypto or crypto over law? Is that even a question? You longed at 71.6. Stops break even. Interesting. Yeah. BTC in an interesting spot for me, for sure. We just had a 3 drive into this zone that I said I was very skeptical about. Whoops. But I think the beauty of this is that if we can break here, then I think the path to channel high is pretty clear. What's up, Tam and Com? Been a while. Yeah, let me finish XMR, because we didn't really mark that up for Buddy. This is a horrible chart. Holy shit. What do you want me to look at? Who asked for this? Pacific Northwest. Really nasty looking chart. What can we even say about this chart? What can we even say about this chart? What can we even say about this chart? Kind of similar to BTC here. You guys know that I have slowly become a channel maxi since I've seen how high probability they've been. Oh, you know what I see here? This is clean. This looks like a low time. Starting to see something in this chart. I kind of like this now. I kind of like this now. Kind of like this now. How quickly the tide turns. Okay. So we're looking at a potential range breakout here and continuation towards mid-channel, potentially even channel high. So you really want to see the retest give a good strong reaction here. Yeah. Pulling this. H2 inefficiency. Okay, I like this chart now. I think there's actually a trade to take here. Potentially a trade to take here. Oh, that's interesting. The 50 weekly EMA. There's a lot of different options for these. I feel like TradingView has done a lot of updates. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're getting to some. We're getting to something. So I would basically like to see this. Right? That's effectively the idea. You're looking for this range to break out to the upside. We've already got a move up here, and you want to see the retest get bought back into. You want to acceptance above mid-channel, really, and then a move from mid-channel to channel high. That's kind of it. Lower channel is more accurate when drawn from daily close. Lower channel is more accurate. Lower channel is more accurate when drawn from daily close. Like that. I think it's fine like that. Horrible reaction from this zone. I expected more downside. Oh, you mean for bears? Hope you're well, Tamancon. What's up, Beerlac? Looks interesting. Is the new neither up nor down. No, I like this. This is actually a nice coin. This is actually a nice chart. Yeah, that's your markup. I actually have something to say about this this chart, which I don't always have something to say about charts. I like it. I like it. What is this again? This is the 50 EMA weekly. The EMA 50. The week 1 EMA 50. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there you go. That's your markup. I like it. I like it. Not the worst coin I've ever seen. I bet oil is pumping on that news. Oh yeah. Get an entry on the low time frame. That's probably your forte more than mine. You still look good, man. Why don't you return to modeling again? I appreciate the compliment. Unfortunately, it doesn't really pay that much. I might be able to tap into some weird senior market for guys with disgusting pedophile mustaches. I could probably model some trench coats. Some child abductor trench coats. There's probably a market for that, right? Pedo trench coat. No, there's no there's Google Images won't give me something. Sketchy guy trench coat. Damn. There we go. I could do this. I could do this modeling. Something like that. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the kind of thing that I could do. This guy, you got the flip-flops, you got the sex offender glasses, you got the neck beard, the incel neck beard, and yeah, the trench coat that suggests there's nothing really being worn underneath. I could do that kind of modeling for sure. I think I would be good at that. Check out Ina. Probably not. Why? Why should I? What's Ina doing? And a serial killer van. Exactly, yes. Full of sweets. Free sweets on the side of the van. Rapist glasses. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Aster has to be one of the funniest coins, by the way, in crypto right now. Barcode PA for 2 months straight. Just non-stop. Elonged a unicorn. Well, we gotta check that out, don't we? We gotta check that out. $1.9 was a unicorn, that's what you're saying? Yeah. There you go. Let's mark this shit up. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this is fucking clean. Okay. You ready, boys? Let's get this shit on the screen. Can you put GIFs on TradingView? I guess not, right? Yeah. That'd be too much functionality. That'd be too much functionality. But we can do this. There we go. You boys know it. You boys know it. All right. What are we dealing with here? We're dealing with a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs. Boom. 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 The first break of the sequence. Okay. We can fix that. Ah, fuck. Sorry, I fucked up. I wanna do a different color. We can fix that. We can fix that. Boom, boom, boom. We're nearly there. There we go. So that's the downtrend. What do we notice? We notice lower highs. Boom, 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 boom. What do we also notice? Lower lows. Sup, up. Sup, Pranshu? We just looked at XMR. Did you miss it? We literally just did it. The first higher high. Jesus Christ, TradingView. Whew. Is this one here? So Buddy was saying that he retested. That he longed the retest here. And that it was a unicorn. Yeah, basically is. Basically is. I would say that for this... Yeah, if you go down to like the H4, that's probably a better example. So let's do it like this. Let's do this. Bro. My trading view isn't working today. I'm gonna have to refresh the page. Sorry about this. Yo. That sometimes happens. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. And you can basically draw this as your breaker. Okay, and this is your unicorn. Okay. The idea being that once you see a reaction in your zone, you can effectively long there. And you know that, structurally speaking, the target now is to put in a new high, right? So you're targeting like 2.15 or higher. With the idea being that you are playing for structural continuation in this new structure. This new structure, which is looking like this. All right, something like that. Does that make sense? Very clean and very good example. So you're saying you longed at 1.9. Yeah, man, that's clean as it gets. Something like that is the trade. I actually like the weekly on this. Probably will hold for a range breakout above 2.3. Yeah, I could see it. That is the unicorn setup, yeah. Very clean. Very clean. Very clean. Buy Doge, yes, exactly. Yo, what's up, Samu? Good to see you, bro. Same setup as BTC. On for the unicorn, you mean? I don't know. Pumpy, yeah. Warn you next time. What's up, Kobe? My boyfriend is asking if you can stream shirtless on a treadmill. I actually have a treadmill below my desk, but the shirtless streams will have to wait, I'm afraid. That's this is the wrong website. We're streaming on Twitch, X, and YouTube. There's a fourth website there that the shirtless streams happen on, but that's after dark. Yeah, order flow, exactly. Lex Flex, appreciate the follow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, we're going to stay on this screen for a while. For the next, what are we on now? Minute and a half? There's a fight. There's a fight in the order book for 80,000 florins. Do we close the, candle as a green or red candle? Let me get 2 candles going here. So this is the M30 candle we're looking at. It actually should be the same one on each, right? Yeah. Okay. The bears have 50 seconds to make something happen. Megai, appreciate the follow. The bears have 35 seconds to make something happen. You already feel scammed by this M30 candle. Yeah, it was looking good for the bears. Your wife's boyfriend is going to get liquidated on his Florence. 20 seconds. 19, 18, 15. It's getting close. 10. It's very close. It's very... 5, 4, 3. Oh! Oh! Man, that was fucking close. Oh! You missed out by a second. You missed out by 1 second. You missed out, Bears. You missed out by your Florence by 1 second. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. GG the Bulls. It looks, I think we're gonna bounce here anyway, so any celebration for the Bears would have been short-lived anyway. GG. My ticker is off. How is my ticker off? The ticker that I'll tell you what, the ticker we normally consult is actually Coinbase. But Coinbase closed bullish. Binance Perps, Binance Spot, everything closed bullish. Insider trading. Drink some water, thank you, Sis. You're a bad loser. We're all bad losers. We're in crypto after all. Boys, I'm gonna call it there because I have stuff to do. I need to go find fuel for my car, or else we're gonna be without a car for the next month. There's a fuel shortage in my country, and we tried like 3 places this morning and we couldn't find any. So I do need to go get some, or else I'll be walking in the rain for the next 3 weeks. So I'm gonna call it there. The chart that I'm gonna post on Twitter later is this 0-1. Really well done to whoever alerted me to that. Really clean, really fucking clean. Gorgeous chart. Really nice. Fuel. I'm gonna be doing the Flintstones, yeah. You lost half your Florence, that's what happens. Sup, what the fucks? What country is that? Western Europe. The country of Western Europe. Alright, boys, we're gonna call it there. Thank you very much for joining, as always. Yeah, we're keeping the streams a little bit shorter. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened there? I prefer that. I prefer what just happened there. We're going to keep things shorter going forward because I'm an old man now and I can't stream for 6 hours like I used to. But yeah, the hour, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, that's It's the perfect amount of time. I don't annoy you guys. I don't stick around long enough to annoy you guys, and I also means that I can actually get a little bit of work done after I finish the stream. But this is a great track as well. This is a good mix. Thank you very much for joining, boys. Hope you had a great week. We will see you back here on Monday. We have 3 streams next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As always, same time, same channel. If you're in Chroma, we have a special guest on Tuesday's roundtable. I will announce that over the weekend. It's going to be a good one. He's a big figure in the space. You can start guessing. That's totally fine as well. I'm not sure you'll get it. He's been on my streams before. But yeah, in any case, have a great weekend. We will see you back here on Monday. Try not to get liquidated in the meantime, and have a fantastic time. Have a great weekend. See you back here on Monday. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Love you. Bye-bye.